Today I'm teaching you how to grow out your horse's tail. Dutchie is my victim today. So this is her tail when we first got her. I'll show a little clip here. And her tail now, for a 3-year-old, this is a super good tail. Take some sort of conditioner. I have Shoutout. I just have to put it in a different bottle. You're gonna spray that. This is for when you brush through it, you're not tugging too hard on all the hairs, and the hairs are far less likely to break. Next, we're going to brush through it. People sell this type of brush. They're all the same size, and these are quite firm and hard bristles of the brush. Don't use this. Use a human hairbrush. You're going to use a human hairbrush because look how nice and flimsy compared to the stuff you buy at the tack shop. So use these. So everything you brush out, you're going to want to start at the bottom, and doing so prevents more hairs from breaking. It keeps it as minimal as possible. So I'm just going to brush this out. Now I'm going to do the same for the mane and forelock. So the next step is to braid your horse's tail. So you don't need a French braid or anything, you're just going to braid the long part. 3 strands, all equal as you can get them. Cross the right one over and the left one over. And a new right one over, new left one over. Do this over and over. And so when you do this, you're going to want to keep the top especially as loose as possible, because if it's too tight, the hairs at the top will start fraying first. You want to keep it loose enough, nice and loose. You don't want it to be too tight because then it's going to start fraying. And they also still need to be able to use their tail to swat away flies. Do everything quite loosely, and you're going to bring the braid down as far as you can get it. Once you're at the bottom, you're going to tie it up. And that is your tail ready to grow away. So depending on the lifestyle your horse is living, it depends how long you keep it in for. So for her right now, I'd keep it in for about 1 week, because right now she's living in a paddock. If they are living in a stall the majority of the time, you can keep it in for 2 weeks. No matter where they're living, you do not want to keep it longer for 2 weeks. Alrighty, so now I got a close-up of the mane. I've already sprayed it with my Shoutout and brushed it through. So there are 2 ways that you can grow out your horse's mane. The first one, she has a bit of bridle path here. We're trying to grow that out. Don't mind it. The first one is to braid, just like we did for the tail. You're going to want to take 4 inches. I think that's about what this one is. You're going to braid it nice and loose, and you're going to lay it as flat down to your neck, especially at the top, as possible. You can keep this in 2 weeks maximum, depending on your horse's lifestyle and also how messy it gets. You can rebraid it however often you need. I'll do this all the way down the mane, and this little part here, you're going to want to leave this unbraided, because when your saddle is on, you don't want it catching underneath your saddle, because that's very uncomfortable for your horse. The second technique especially helps laying your horse's mane down flat on one side. The mane is supposed to be on the right side, and there's a reason behind that. It's like in the medieval times, their knights' swords would be on their, I think it would be on their left side. So when they pull it out, they didn't want to chop off the horse's mane. Therefore, the mane is now having to be on the right side. For this one, I'm going to take the slightest bit smaller of mane, about 3 inches around that, and you're going to make sure it is laying completely flat down, because if it is slightly up, you're going to get a mane that comes up. You don't want that, you want it flat down. So you're going to take the mane down here and tie the elastic. And you just do this all the way down the mane. When you're tightening it, you don't want to tighten the whole thing, you just want to tighten from the bottom of it. By tightening it that way, it doesn't, if you pull the whole thing, you're going to get the elastic coming up a bit, and that will not train your horse's mane properly. Once again, you do that all the way down, and that will have your horse's mane lay flat, and it'll help it grow out a bit once it's laying flat. Same thing again, you can leave it in 2 weeks, no longer, and take it out as often as necessary. When it looks too messy, take it out, redo it, because when it looks messy, it starts to fray and pieces of hair break off, and you do not want that to happen. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment down below suggestions for new videos, and give this video a like if you enjoyed it and would like more like this, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!